Welcome to the Ray and Everything show where we talk about Ray and everything. Ray and everything. So I'm gonna continue with this thing on boxing. I think because there's a lot of it's a fight tonight. Today's Saturday. Today's the 9th of February. Um, Big fight. You got Tank Davis versus this unknown guy who was a former champion. Who I really think this is a dangerous fight. This guy's record is pretty significant. I think he got something like 30 fights or 39 fights with like 30 KOs. So, Tank's gonna have to watch out tonight. He's really gonna have to bring it tonight. And I see that he barely made weight. So he kind of almost didn't make weight. So, you know, he's gonna have to work on that. He's gonna have to work on that. He probably needs to move up to 135. But let me talk about a little bit more about this Spence Mikey Garcia fight and what a lot of these YouTubers who don't box think they see. So, Mikey Garcia is saying, "Oh, I see something in Spence. He doesn't do this, he doesn't do that, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. Fine, he doesn't so-called move his head. But Spence is not a person, neither is Spence's trainer. If anybody did this research, he doesn't believe in head movement. We watch a lot of people who do all this head movement. I watched Charlo knock out Erickson Lubin, and Erickson Lubin uses head movement. Mikey Garcia doesn't use head movement. They knock down punches. They jump out with their hands up. They don't do all this slippery slip slide head movement garbage. It's garbage. You wind up getting caught trying to do the so-called head movement. With fundamentals. So, with that being said, people don't have to understand. When you're coming in and you're throwing a punch, you're throwing your jab, he's knocking down that punch. He's gonna look to time Mikey Garcia's right hand. And Mikey Garcia is really good at that. Mikey Garcia is really good at throwing a 1-2, and then he throws a 3. So he's gonna look to time that 1-2 and 3, and he's gonna look to control it with the jab. Control it with the jab. Control it with the jab. Throw that 1-2. Control him with the jab. Because what people are not understanding is Errol Spence's length. Errol Spence is long. He can fight on the outside. He's very rangy. He'll use that range. He'll use that range very well. He'll use the jab very well. He'll use the range very well. And he's learning as he goes. He's learning as he goes. And in my opinion, he's learned how to give you a quick jab and then quick body shot and then jump out. Now, yeah, he gets hit. He gets hit. People that like that trades. And he's one of them people that he doesn't turn up into the fight until he gets hit. Once he gets hit, then he's like, okay, let me turn up this fight. Now, the thing is, what people are not accounting for is Mikey Garcia and that uppercut. How's Mikey Garcia going to deal with Spence when he starts using angles and uppercut? Spence has one of the most dangerous uppercuts in the game. People are worried about body punching. This dude uppercut is serious. And his punch placement is very serious. All of that is part of the fundamentals. Before you learn how to do anything, you have to learn the fundamentals of something. And what happens is a lot of these boxers leave the fundamentals and go on to do all this other nonsense that don't really matter, and they lose a lot of fights. Fundamentals are key. And what we're going to see is Errol Spence using fundamentals, and that's going to be key. He's going to be using his range. He's going to be using angles. He's going to be moving around because he knows Mikey Garcia wants to sit there and fight. And then when Mikey Garcia tries to push the envelope, he's gonna counter. He's gonna counter. What we're gonna see is how good Errol Spence is defensively. That's what we're gonna see. We're gonna see how defensively good he really is. You know, we thought Mayweather was defensively good. I thought Mayweather was, yeah, pretty good defensively. Well, we're gonna see how good. We're gonna see how good Errol Spence is defensively. And when after that, then we'll have the people saying the next thing about, oh, he needs to do this, he needs to do that. Because there's always a critique of a fighter. No fight is perfect. So we'll see how things go. Bringing everything out.